Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I just have a little clip here of me fighting Havok with Warlock. You want to make sure you fight this guy in the proper way to maximize your damage output. Havok, the frustrating part is you need an armor up. Warlock has that, so you don't have to worry about the feedbacks. Just completely ignore the plasma, etc. None of that is problematic. What you're going to need to know here is how to dex his L1, how to dex his L2. You need to know how to reparry, and you need to be aware of Havok's double medium, which will not trigger a stun if he doubles medium. So you want to be careful there as well. You want to know how to heavy counter, and you want to just spam heavies. So you can see here, every time he heavies, I counter with a heavy. Every time I get a stun, I drop a heavy. That bleed is where a lot of your damage is going to come from. And then the way you sustain through the chip damage of the reparries is you drop your L3 with infections up, and this will both power drain Havok and heal you for 4% per infection that you have on Havok when you drop the L3. And in this way, it's a very low hit count, high damage threshold. The higher sig your Warlock is, the more damage you're going to get out over time, because every time Havok drops a medium into your block, this is going to cause him to power drain and degenerate. The fight works really well from there. I think the tricky things that you really have to look out for is when he double mediums and you don't get a stun. Perfect example there. You can see that I got punched in the face. Abyss node will take an effect. A lot of times you'll get stunned and comboed to death. You can see here that I keep double parrying and getting screwed. My recommendation for what I learned after doing this fight is don't be stingy. Like, if you're a good player and you're really aware and you can really time to the stuns, one-shot this guy, have a great time. If you're a little more mediocre like I am, just be honest with yourself. Rather than go parry into a heavy, go parry into a light and then a heavy. Parry into a light, and then you have a few more seconds to determine whether or not he was stunned, and you can go into a heavy from there. It will consume twice the number of hits, but it's going to reduce the number of times that he goes medium, and then you're totally screwed. You're charging up your heavy, and he pummels you to death. It's a bad time, let me tell you. But if you go parry and he went double medium, your light attack will be considered a strike counter, and that will take precedent, and you can have that extra moment to just like react and go, is he stunned? Okay, I heavy. If he's not, then I back off and you only hit him once and you don't get punished. And that was something I learned really late in this fight, and something I'll do on my next fight. Hopefully I'll catch some footage of it on the second time around, but that can really help with the amount of damage you get out, the amount of hits you get out, and reducing situations like this where you just get punished. That's how I fought Warlock. If you have any insight or wisdom, please spread it to me. I do have to fight this Havok one more time today, and I hope to see you all later today on the stream. Peace.